In China, it is believed that in order to keep healthy after eating, especially after having some meat or fish, the first thing one should do is have a rest. Then, make a cup of tea and drink it slowly. It is believed that nothing is better than that. Zhangpu is a tea-producing area, and Zhangpu people love tea. So, if you go to Zhangpu, you must find a way to learn the tea culture there. Here is the only coastal volcano in China. Here is the last home of the royal household of the Southern Song dynasty. You can also enjoy a poisonous delicacy here. Joy in China leads you to Zhangpu, the next stop after Xiamen. Talking about the tea drinking, we have to know more about the tea. Tianfu Tea Museum in Zhangpu is the biggest in the world. Here, you can learn something about China's tea history as well as the tea history of other places all over the world.
What type of tea is popular here around Zhangpu?
那在漳浦，因为我们这边包括像福建漳浦这边是比较适合制作乌龙茶，台式的乌龙，在这边做的一些乌龙茶是很出名的。
China has so many ethnic groups, so different places have different teas, as well as the different customs of drinking the tea.
Tell me about fried tea. I've never
这
heard
款
of it.
茶也是我国一些少数民族的饮茶风情，包括在贵湘黔一些地区的少数民族的一个饮茶风情。它这款茶是先把茶叶用过油锅炒过以后，把它煮成这种汤汁的形式，然后再可以泡米饭吃，还可以加一些时常的一些菜蔬都可以的。它是把这款茶是把它当做食品来食用的。
What does this one use?
那这个则是云南布朗族的一个叫青竹茶，像一些布朗族的少数民族的人民呢，他们在远离寨子的地方活动的时候不方便，就是带一些茶器出去，然后他们就会拔像这样的一个新鲜的竹筒，作为包括煮水、泡茶的煮茶的一个器具了。
Since the tea saint Lu Yu, who lived in Tang Dynasty, it has been 1,000 years, and China has developed a distinct tea culture. The apparently common tea making, tea pouring, and tea drinking have special significance. In the Tianfu Tea Museum, there are performances of tea every day for visitors to study. The performance, incorporating Tai Chi and the art of tea making, aroused Richard's interest in studying this Chinese traditional culture. Then, would he master the art of tea making process in a short time?
So this is exciting. The teacher here has taught me about the Chinese tea ceremony, and now it's time to do it on my own. So let's see if I can remember all the steps. Hopefully my teacher won't stray too far. First, I take the tea vessel, remove the lid from this, set it down, take the spoon, pour tea in here, one more, 1, 2, 3,
这个叫茶针，用这个细的这一头来制成。
Now, water, one of the most important parts. Good. Apparently the spouts have to face each other, be aligned with each other.
俗话说是品茶3个口嘛，那我们是这个1个口、2个口，还3个口，同一个方向。
The tea ceremony napkin. This tradition goes back to ancient China. People still do it in their homes today. And entertaining guests. People are over.
先倒茶水，对，还一步一步的。对，高冲低蒸，这个慢慢的拉，不要拉太高，这样香气才不会跑掉。
Next, 2. On top. All right, I'm getting the hang of this.
四倍都已经茶汤都泡出来了哈。
Now to place it on the.
那
on
现在我们
this.
把我们泡的茶放过来以后，放到我们这个奉茶盘上面，要上下把它捏紧，不然水会渗出来。在旋转的时候，对。
And finally. All right.
好了，待温告成了，四杯茶都泡出来了。
I'm very impressed with just the time that goes into this, the tradition that's involved in this whole tea ceremony process. It seems that people are just interested in catering to their guests and are very hospitable, as the Chinese people are. I've noticed since I've been here. So I really enjoy this. I think it's a beautiful tradition. I hope they continue to carry it on for many centuries to come. Let's hope that they do.
As the tea culture thrived in the Tang Dynasty, Jiangpu's history also flourished since the Tang Dynasty. In Jiangpu's ancient history, there were some celebrities that we can't miss talking about.
I'm standing now in front of a temple built many centuries ago for a man by the name of Chen Yuanguang, who founded Jiangpu. He came here from the northern part of China with his army and brought a lot of culture and education to Jiangpu. An interesting thing to note is that many of the people alive today carry the same family name as him.
Chen Yuanguang comes from Gushi County in the Henan province of China. In the second year of the Tang Dynasty, AD 669, a rebellion broke out in Quanzhou and Chaozhou in Fujian province. Chen Yuanguang and his father, leading more than 3,600 soldiers, were ordered out to the Central Plains as a counterinsurgency. Among the 3,600 soldiers, there were 58 different family names. After the successful counterinsurgency, Chen Yuanguang stayed in his position in Jiangpu County, spreading the Central Plain culture. Since then, Jiangpu people lived and worked in peace and contentment. Now, a majority of the family names in the southern Fujian province, Taiwan, and Southeast Asia are derived from those soldiers. The second big man is of full-blooded Jiangpu lineage. He was the Confucian master in the Ming Dynasty, named Huang Daozhou.
This was once a school where Huang Daozhou taught his students. He had students that lived, studied, and worked here. I hear that there's a mysterious platform behind these walls. It's called Jingfang Pan. Come on, let's go check it out.
Tiandipan is Huang Daozhou's tool to study the research on the mathematics foundation in the primordial Yi, which has a great mystery that no one can explain so far.
The platform I'm sitting on is in the center of this building. It's a great mystery. People don't actually know what it was used for. My first instinct was maybe a fighting platform or a place to learn some dance moves even. But in all reality, the teacher here probably taught about the stars, open to the night sky above. As you can see, it's a square shape, representing the four corners of the earth. In ancient times, people believed that the earth was flat. In the center are centric circles, representing possibly the universe, the galaxies, who knows? Very unique. I can imagine the great teacher sitting with his students watching and demonstrating the great sky above. This platform has a unique design. Its pattern is made up of tiny little squares. Apparently somebody took the time to count each one, 10,000 in all. Nobody knows what it represents, but maybe used for calculations. In the center are different rectangular shapes as well, probably making up landforms or different ways to calculate. And the big circles in the middle probably represent the sky. Nobody knows for certain, but hey, he probably taught his students quite a bit using this.
This was once the classroom where Huang Daozhou taught all of the students. Now it's the memorial hall of the Confucian masters.
Behind me here is a statue representing Huang Daozhou. I can only imagine him sitting at this desk and having open class with a platform in front of him. Who knows what he taught? Well, are we ready to have class ourselves? Okay, class, open up your books.
Many of Huang Daozhou's work were included into the Siku Chuan Shu in Qing Dynasty, a collection of 4 branches of literature. As to the Siku Chuanshu, we have to mention another celebrity in Jiangpu.
In ancient times lived a man by the name of Tai Xing, a famous individual from the Qing dynasty. He's responsible for editing Siku Chuanshu, a collection of the 4 branches of literature from ancient China. We're here now in the Memorial Hall, devoted to Tai Xing, where people come, they pray, they worship the memory of this man that they respect in history.
The Siku Chuanshu is the biggest collection of 4 branches of literature in the Qing dynasty, including over 3,500 kinds of literatures, binding into over 36,000 volumes, which is rich and all-inclusive in content. And Cai Xin is responsible for editing this collection, which shows his great talent.